What is up, guys? Hi, team. Welcome to my channel. It's your boy, Connect5, and I'm back again. If you guys are new, make sure you subscribe as always. And yeah, today we've got a different video. So I'm sure you guys have heard about Top Boy. Come on, I'm sure you heard about the show. They've just released season 2 this morning on Netflix. So we'll talk about the episode 1, which I've just watched, and just go from there. So I would show you guys a trailer, but it's just like, I don't want to get copywritten. I still want to get paid as well for you guys watching this. So I'm just going to react to what I saw. So boom, initially we see Jamie. He's on his way to prison. He's well suited up and he gets to prison. He gets a non-guilty verdict and he goes back to see his old friends and see his brother. His brother's, I think, just about doing his last year at university. And he's just trying to soak in, like, just being back freedom. Then he goes upstairs to see his little brother, who's not as little as he thinks anymore. And his little brother's a little bit angry. You can tell there's a bit of a slight animosity towards Jamie. And he kind of swears, which shocks Jamie. He says, "You don't talk that way." Then the little brother just goes to the bedroom. And then, we look at man like Deshane. He's now got a new crib. Well, it's not even a new crib. It's more like a beautiful apartment. And he's got his old girl from the previous season, Little Sims, and yeah, man, he seems like he's moving up, everything is going right. He's made the right choices. And yeah, it seems like, he's doing quite well. I need to stop saying yeah. So then, like, he wants to leave the game in a year's time and just go fully legit as well. And also look after Little Sims' child as well. So then there's now the Spanish people as well involved in it as well. A guy called Emilio. So Emilio, initially in the start of the film, it shows him and his other friend. They kill this guy. I don't want to say kill, but it is what it is. If I get demonetized, it is what it is. So they kill this guy, and then he comes into play because he's a connect for a new shipment from Morocco, which is meant to be quite massive as well. So Deshane sends a bottle of champagne to Jamie's little gathering, and he says, "I want to see you tomorrow." Remember in last season, like, Deshane provided a video that was vital in Jamie's case, and hence why he got released a lot earlier. I think he was facing probably like 25 to life. So then they meet up the next day in the old cafe, and they have a little chat and everything just to patch up. And so they come to an agreement verbally that Jamie's gonna work under Deshane and just sell the food. So then, like, we see also like Art's mum. She comes in from work and she's looking for Arts. And she's just bugging everyone, like, "Where's Arts? Where's Arts?" She's straight out, out the door into the streets and she's looking for Arts. She's in the trenches and, she's just trying to find Arts. And the end of the episode reveals what happens to him. So then, like, we move on to, like, Deshane. He goes to the, what was that lady? What's her name, by the way? The lady, the English lady that went to Spain. What was her name? She was getting with Jamie last season. Right, okay, so the white lady that Jamie was getting with last year. So basically, like, so Deshane goes to her, like, little, like, shop or whatever it's called. And I think it's like some sort of, like, what sort of shop was it, babes? It's like, those, like, weird shop where they sell, like, a lot of old things. An antique store. Guys, I'm sorry, man. I haven't done any, like, reactions in quite a long time. So he goes there, like, and, he gets offered a deal whereby, he can invest, like, about 15, well, not 15, but about 10 or so million pounds into this summer house new project, which is going to be, I think, worth about 1.4 bill. So it seems like it's an opportunity for him to get out, like, using that as well. And it opened my eyes to how, like, money laundering works and, how you can clean your money in the system. So we can see that Deshane's now looking at the longevity of his life after selling drugs. He's got, he's thinking about his future, his lady and his little kid. So it shows that he's matured now. And you can tell that, like, he's no longer in the street, like, making those, like, street decisions in the trenches. He's more like, in the apartment, like, on the 14th floor, on the phone. He's got people that work for him. You can tell that they're more organized now. There's a hierarchy structure, like a pyramid system. You've got him at the top, then you've got his generals that enforce, those that, you know, are in bundles that make the products, and then the sellers at the bottom as well. So you can tell it's a pyramid structure, and I'm really impressed. I'm just going to wrap this up as quick as possible. I'm really impressed as such, you know, with how they've also got the Spanish side as well, and how involved, and it's showing how the drug market works, you know, how the dark underground drug business is so massive, and how you know, drugs really are, you know, attached to every part of the economy in a lot of countries. So it's really shocking, but also you learn quite a lot as well from it. So yeah, I'll give this probably like a 7 out of 10, maybe 7.5. And I think the reason why I'm giving this a 7.5 out of 10 is because last year's, well, not last year, but the previous season, the first episode, it showed Deshane in Jamaica just, you know, trying to pick himself up again and get back on his 2 feet in some sort of authenticity, because it showed him as a man that was struggling. Whereas this one, I think, was kind of void of emotions as such. I know Jamie's situation kind of brought a bit of emotion. When I mean emotion, I mean like, you know, a sin that moves you emotionally a little bit. Last season, I think, had that as well, because you see Deshane, like, when that guy that he was with goes to rob that shop and he shoots the other person, and Deshane thinks, okay, I'm going to shoot him because of what he's done. So it was a lot of emotions from that. Whereas with this one, I think he kind of lacked a bit of emotion. I think you need some emotion, especially from these sort of gritty gangster dramas. You need some emotion as well to get you involved. But then again, it's the first episode, so we can't really judge. I'll probably say I think the most emotion that I got was probably from Art, you know, being found in the bin, in that construction bin. So that was, I think, a little bit emotional, because I know it's going to kill the mom as well. So I just kind of feel sorry for her. So yeah, looking forward to episode 2. I apologize once again, guys. I've not done film or trailer reviews. It's not what I do on my channel. But every now and again, when it comes to special shows like Top Boy, I would do it as well. So yes, guys, thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe. Have a good day. Peace.